go ahead and do a quick sound check. Testing. Yep, I hear that just fine. And of course, just as I start, a neighbor starts playing loud music. This is why I prefer to stream later in the day. But I'm kind of bored right now, and the things I want to get done can't be done until later, and I was expecting to have students today, and I didn't. Everybody decided they wanted to cancel at the same day today. Sometimes that happens in this line of work. It's no big deal. So yeah, I guess you guys don't have to wait until Monday for me to continue adventuring here. So yeah, today I've got like 3 hours. We should be able to get some considerable cleanup done. We're not going to advance the story much, if at all, today. Just tying loose ends, exploring what we can now that we have the power of wind and the Aeolian orb. And I did look it up, so Aeolus was apparently a Greek god of wind. And also there's a term that geologists use, which is Aeolian process, for things like erosion caused by wind. So yeah, the more you know. Let's go ahead and challenge Euder. I think that'll be our first task for the day. I think it would be quicker to just teleport. Let's see which of our side quests we can actually finish now that we have all the elements. Any new bounties? Doesn't look like it, just the ones that we already have active, which were this guy back in the spider lair, and this guy somewhere in the Sunken lab. We'll probably be going to both of those places today. For the spider lair, I'm not sure if there's even anything that requires wind or water, but we might as well, now that we have new powers, see if there's anything we can do there. Oh, same dialogue as before. Okay. Oh, do you have a new... Well, if he did, he'd have a green. Anything new to purchase? Doesn't look like it, other than the sea green fruit. Speaking of which, let me check with our blacksmith lady. Can we upgrade anything? I need 15 Ragnarite for my next weapon upgrade. I'm sitting at 4, but my armor can be upgraded with 12 Rockyrite. And 4 more and I'll be able to upgrade my armor again. That will definitely help us in the Fire Temple, because everybody who saw last part saw that I was getting a lot of deaths. I mean, part of it was just me not being careful, but anyway. Euder, I challenge you to another race. Not that I really want your weapon, but for completion's sake. That's all old dialogue. Ah. He just zoomed across. That's... Oh. Okay, I can maintain it even when climbing. Something's holding him back. Well, that was better than before. Yeah, we can do it. We just have to be perfect, and I think we have to also do regular dashes in between. We can't just... Actually, I don't know if the regular dashes are helping. No! Oh, it's already over. Or maybe not. Yeah, it's doable. We just need to be pretty much perfect. And this is telling me there isn't going to be a round 3. Yeah, moments like that, I need to be quicker with my jumps and yeah, try to avoid unnecessary ledge grabs. I think the way I was doing this section before is actually optimal. Just dashing through the bottom. Because, yeah, I grabbed like 3 ledges there. That was... Oh, come on. See, that one also messes me up. Yeah, we're doing a lot better this time. Probably not good enough, but... very, very close. I think it would have been faster if I'd just continued dashing there, actually. I think the jump is giving me just enough of a delay that he's getting an advantage out of it. Yeah, go down here. Yeah. There we go. Now he's staying within my sights. And there he goes. Oh no. That ledge grab ruined it. At least I got to see the finish line this time. Yeah, we have this, just need a few more tries. Oh. Is there a way to quick retry this? Apparently not. Oh well, we'll just use it to practice the other parts. Is there a perfect jump I can do there? Doesn't look like it. That's a jump that doesn't require grabbing. Yeah, and this, no, we definitely want to take the bottom route here. And then somewhere around here is the next. Okay, I can clear that without having to do a ledge grab, so that's something to remember. But yeah, now I'm realizing that this needs a quick restart button. Because having to wait for the whole race, I mean, what I could ultimately do is just reload the save file, but I think then I'd have to redo all of my upgrade purchases. Okay, I don't have to jump there. That's good to know, actually. Ah! Right, I have to get up here. And I don't even have to do anything midair there. There might be some rubber banding going on. Yeah, I think there's some rubber banding going on whenever I pull ahead of him. Because despite all the mistakes I made there, I was pretty close. Only difference was that he started off... He took the lead way earlier that time. Okay, here, I need to do this. I did not need that ledge grab. Ah. So close. It was like 3 or 4 unnecessary ledge grabs that did me in there. Yes, that's 1 ledge grab skipped. Well, at least those ledge grabs were quick. Alright, we're in the lead. Just gotta maintain it. Come on. So close. Yeah, it's that last bit. I need to figure out what to do about it. Now that I know that ledge grab is skippable, I'm a little bothered by that. Oh, I've already messed this one up. I was ahead of him at this point last time. That's the secret right there. I need to use the tree stump. And then that last dash that he does is so unfair. But yeah, I need to land on the left end of that one tree stump. I guess you really have to be perfect. I thought there was... Oh no. You know what? This has to be faster. Okay, fast travel to Hafin City. And we need to redo all the stuff from earlier, repurchase the armor upgrade, and I think that was the only major thing we did. And then save and try again. But yeah, I'm gonna have to double check and see if the AI is actually cheating whenever I pull ahead of him. Save that first, and then we'll challenge him again. There you are. Race me. Oh, and we have to sit through this sequence every time. Yeah, they really should have given us some sort of press this button to quickly give up and retry. That's a bit of an oversight, but I get it. It's not like the majority of this game has those modes. Oh, that's an unnecessary ledge grab. Alright, we're ahead of him. That's a good sign. Might be just on pace. No, that was an unnecessary ledge grab. Okay, that's time lost. Oh, it's over. Well, at least I get to practice jumping off of that one stump. Yeah, something like that. That's what I need at the end. I wish I could use magic to slow him down, but... Okay, that was... I messed that up really bad. I grabbed the ledge even after slowing down to try and avoid doing that. They really should have left some more margin for error on that. Okay, that's one ledge grab skipped. That should help a little bit. That's another ledge grab skipped. Come on, stay ahead, stay ahead. So close. I was pixels away. Oh no, I messed it up. Oh well. Guess we can practice the later parts. Wait, no. I want to practice this one again. Let's see. Because I did it without the ledge grab last time. Yeah, so let's see. It was... Somewhere slightly before those yellow flowers is what it seemed like. I didn't pay too close attention to it. Do I even need that jump over there? I don't know if I do. I don't think I need to climb on that last wooden bridge. Yes. This might be it. Yes! Whew.
But how? No one can run that much. You've tricked me. All right, I didn't say anything about Urka using his wings, so... You're a resourceful soldier, aren't you? All right, let's head back to the city. This time without cheating. Congratulations! Luckily, there was no one nearby to see my performance. You're the fastest. A promise is a promise. Use them to beat one of those monsters and see what happens. Who needs magic when you can invent things like this? The human mind is the real magic.
Alright, spawn lance. Throw it horizontally, it will plant itself into the ground where it hits, spawning multiple lances that will tear your enemies. And we can only use 10 of them. Looks like it consumes a lot of ammo. Okay, might as well throw one. Oh, right, horizontal throw. So it needs to hit like a wall in order to summon the other lances. Okay, let's find a wall. We need to head this way anyway. Where is our nearest wall? Or maybe it works on enemies. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's kind of like my ice burst. Wow. They really are dumb enough to run into it. Okay. Well, that was okay. So it doesn't need to run into a wall. It just needs to run into any target. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I'll stick to my... Oh, let me test out this thing. Uh-oh. I know what that is. Okay, well, now that we know how the spawn lance works and how this, I forget what it was even called, the flame viper thing, let me check. Weapons... The fire viper. Now that I know how those work, we can switch back to our daggers. There we go. Wow. The spawn lance consumes a lot. Okay, back to the city. And then I'll just teleport over to Finz's place and we'll head towards that poison area from there. Oh wait, does Surfiel have anything new to say after that scene in the temple?
At my brother's request, I won't involve anyone else. He trusts you completely, you see. You best hurry back soon. I'm disobeying my orders to let General Brigard know about things like this for you. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry about what happened earlier. I still haven't mastered this sort of spell, and I couldn't go back to my original form when I activated that trap.
Okay, so she unintentionally trapped us.
Don't hold it against me, alright?
Okay, so she pressed the switch not knowing that it would lock us into that one gauntlet. Oh, right, and you might have something new to say.
Don't worry about me, I'll be alright. I promised my sister that I won't get up to mischief, at least until I've recovered. You have to stop that giant squirrel before it reaches the tree the Valkyrie spoke about. Hurry, I know you can do it. You're much more powerful now, even more than a mage captain like Surfiel.
I read that line wrong, but who cares? Oh, she's practicing with the sword.
Yeah, taste my slightly rusty steel.
How goes it, soldier? You were able to put a stop to those earthquakes, right? My muscles are still stiff, but with a bit of training, it'll all work out. It'll all work itself out. This girl, Euder, she's very keen. She's helping with my recovery and learning to fence. She'll make a good soldier.
Yeah, I think that's all the same dialogue from before. Okay, let's save. Whoops. Actually, let's warp first. Let's see. Tempest Plains, what's the farthest? Oh, I have a save point right there. Well, don't mind if I do. That saves us the trouble. And we're probably gonna need wind here. I don't even know if it'll make a difference, but might as well try. Let's see if we can blow away all this poison gas. Looks like that did it, but I imagine it's gonna keep coming back and we have to keep reactivating these things in order to keep the poison away. Okay, I stole all that stuff last time I was here. Actually, how far did I go last time? Quite a bit. Looks like there's an upper path over there if I go right. I want to take the upper left path first. See if there's anything more up here that I couldn't get to. Wait a minute. This wall looks like it could be bombed. Whoops, no, wrong change button. I want to keep it on wind and switch to my bombs. No, it can't be bombed. Okay, I don't think I explored up here. Nope, definitely not. Doesn't look like there's anything I can break up here. Oh, and there it is. The gas is back. Okay, I kind of cheated there, but results are results. Okay, let me check on the map here. There was also something that way. That's quite the oversight. Oh, can't do anything there. Oh. Okay, so I basically cheated my way through 3 doors. Which is fine, because, I mean, I've pretty much covered that whole map. And there's no more poison here. Oh. Nice owl. I think the poison mist is gone for good. Oh, and some healing. How nice. Do these crumble? Doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, I can burn this. Man, it's been a long time since I used one of those things, or since I burned one. That was from way back in the early game. Okay, let me see. There's probably something over there, but yeah, I think this might be the safer path. No, nothing. Well, now we know. Do we even have a name for this place? Hel Swamp. Oh, new type of slime. Well, they didn't seem that different from the orange slimes we faced earlier. Ooh, weak to fire, huh? Oh. Seems to be immune to damage while slithering. Let's check out what you're called in the bestiary. And see if those new slimes got added. Wait, do they have a... No, they don't have a special drop. Okay, good to know. So that I don't waste time on them. Salamander. Oh, right, these were from last time. Like many other reptile species, salamanders are most comfortable in high-temperature environments. It would seem that a group of these creatures found a way to sneak into the fire temple, which they now call home. In addition to being highly aggressive enemies, they're also incredibly elusive and are experts at dodging all kinds of projectiles. Okay, so specifically me being a mage is what's hurting me when fighting them. So I imagine that the scout class will do better against them. While it appears that they can find the limits of their home to the fire temple, it is suspected that they are planning something from the temple's depths. Alright, salamanders. And Sliz Sentinel. What a name! Close cousins of salamanders, the Sliz, unlike their relatives, I think is what it was supposed to say, are capable of living in damp environments such as marshes and swamps. The Sliz are temperamental reptiles and reckless fighters. It is known that, together with other races, they have established a kingdom far from the Tempest Plains, and that the Sliz we find here belong to an expedition charged with exploring and studying the landscape. And that's all it says about them. I don't think there's anything else here that's new. Alright, that's all of it. Sand crystal. What can we do over here? Oh, nice. Reactivate it just in case there's something off in the distance that it activates, maybe? Oh, yeah. We don't really need... Okay, they take normal damage from sand. That's fine by me. Oh. They called up all their buddies. And the sand constructs are still here. Okay, now they're gone. Okay, very generous time on that. Very generous duration. Let's see, what have I mapped out so far? Oh, there was a path below that I didn't take, but it looks like I'm about to reach the point that connects to it all. Yeah, there might be a dragon sword down here somewhere. And I see more poison. Oh, That was an accidental discovery. But yeah, as I was saying, I see more poison mist over here, so we're not done with that gimmick. Okay, I don't think the developers intended for me to be able to climb that, but I did it anyway. And there it is. Now we can warp here easily. Oh, and I wouldn't have been able to proceed that way anyway, so I guess it's a good thing that I skipped this route. Okay. I want to climb back up from the side. That is not the spell I wanted to cast. What was it? I think it was... Well, I can't cast it right now until this gets dispelled. I wanted to do... What was it called? The soul chain or whatever. Hold on, let me check. Spells... Chain of Souls. Okay, got it. And yeah, these pink slimes never got an entry. I guess they're just ordinary slimes, but recolored. Is there anything hiding up there? Doesn't look like it. Oh my goodness. There we go. I guess I could go down that bottom route, but let's try the top first. Can't drop down through that. Yeah, I can't reach up there. Or maybe I can. Yes! The power of platforming! Doesn't look like I can interact with that. Okay, down we go. I guess I need my wind again. Oh. Okay, you're not immune to wind, or resistant to it. That's good enough for me. What is even down there? Hold on, let me take a sneak peek first. Okay, it's just a straight shot left until I hit the switch. Run, 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 run! Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh no. Don't want to use the Valkyrie Feather. I think I got a checkpoint for pressing that switch. Hopefully. No. Well, now I know. That means I have to get that red chest again. Okay, let me try going back this way. That thing in the background looks burnable, but I guess it's not. I guess they don't know how to come down. Works for me. Easy kills. Did I go up there before saving or after? Before or after saving. Okay, so that's another thing I have to keep collecting. Seeing a lot more gold coins dropping now, but as we established many parts ago, that doesn't even matter. Because all the coins give you random amounts anyway. Okay, I think what I'm actually going to do is save again, so that I don't have to pick that stuff up yet again if I end up dying in the poison mist. There we go. Treasure collected, corpse collected. Well, collected isn't the right term when it comes to the corpse. It's more like we looted it. Okay, so what's the problem with the climb here? It looks like what I would need to do is actually I'm not sure. It doesn't look like... Let me look at this again. So I can make it up to there. And then over here is where I have trouble grabbing onto it. So I think... But I have to grab onto this side. Because how else am I gonna... Let's play around with it. Okay, press the switch. Yeah, I can't grab onto... There we go. Okay, and the door that opened was over here. Checkpoint. More poison mist. Oh, great. There's only one map for this area. Alright, that's that guy taken care of. But how do I get up there? Well, it's a good thing that wind gives me resistance to wind-based attacks, and that's another level up. Actually, level 38, so 2 levels away from unlocking some new abilities. And that's some much-needed ammo. We'll explore the lower areas later. Yep. Up it is. Actually, I don't think I can go any further up, can I? Checkpoint. Looks like something big is coming. No poison mist in this area. Never mind. There is definitely poison mist here. Oh, and I could have just gone straight to the right for that. Well, now we know. Probably connects to the bottom. Let's take a look. No. Thought there might have been something there. Ah! It does connect to the bottom. And I think that closes up the map. Yep. Perfect. That's 2 times now I've taken the upper path and it loops back around to the path I skipped. Saves us the trouble of having to backtrack. Oh, you're new. Oh, and I see that. There we go. Hydro bubble. Oh. There's no more poison mist in this area. Where am I? Yeah, looks like no more mist. Either that or the effect is lasting longer here for some reason. Now then, there was a puzzle with these hydro bubbles. Let me make sure there aren't any more enemies lying around. Doesn't look like it. Oops. There we go. What? Oh, I see it up there. Man, that's barely visible. That's a bit of a mean puzzle right there. of that upper region. Is there anything else on there? It doesn't look like it. Looks like it's just empty space for the rest of that map. I hate that he doesn't just grab onto the ledge there, because under normal circumstances that would just be a ledge that you could grab, but I guess because the bridge is there, it interacts differently. Oh, a Radiant Byghoul. I wonder if I can use the Hydro Bubbles to get to you. Probably not, but... Oh, maybe I can. I saw that. I see you. Aha! There we go. Man, I can see a lot of people not being able to catch that. That is... I don't know if that's good. I feel like that would frustrate a lot of players. Wait, I can, yeah, kick that down. Oh, wait. Are you resistant to water? Yes, you are. Of course you are. You're a frog. What's over here? Just a small cave, I imagine. Well, actually no, it could open further down. Let's see if I can... Can't carry any more of those. Well then, we might as well consume one. Let's see, it was... that. There we go. Uh-oh. Get back here. Let's see. Oh, just a red chest. We'll take it. And I think that's enough to upgrade my armor again. So yeah, definitely worth it to take this detour. And I think this reconnects to... yeah. Older area. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, new enemies. We're already seeing parasites here. That thing is supposed to slow down projectiles. I didn't feel much benefit from it there. I can probably dash across those poison puddles. I'll try it out once I get to a save point. Missed. There's a save point. Okay, let's try this again and see how effective it is. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of a slowdown effect. Oh, and that thing heals itself whenever it attacks me. Why do I keep... Okay, I see. Every time I hit the poisoned water, it deactivates my fire form. Well, good to know. Oh? How do I get up there? Let's try that again. Oh, he's targeting me with magic. From quite a distance, too. Yeah, how am I supposed to get there? I feel like I can just barely grab that ledge. No. They want me to do it a different way. And he's blinded me. Well, where can I go from here, actually? I don't... Oh, wait, I see it. Okay, I can grab these things. Don't have to redo that puzzle now. Before I go down there, whoops. Okay. Your weakness was wind. There we go, double reflection attack for the win. I think that's everything now. Oh. There's more. There's a web I can burn? Hold on. What is the map showing me here? Something I can do here, apparently. don't see it. I already broke the net that had the rock in it. I think it was just the net that was carrying this rock. I heard that. There they come. Doesn't look like a breakable wall. And just like that, my HP is at a quarter. Left or right? I think left. There we go. Got some health recovered. Okay, so that will let me turn into a slime, but I want to explore ahead and see what I want to do with that first. Oh, and that's a dead chroma over there. Okay, probably need slime mode to get through there. There we go. Let me renew the fan. There we go. There's no way there's nothing here. They gave us this path. Is it just a path to get lost in? Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is probably some sort of secret path. Maybe? No? I guess it's just meant to be a maze. Okay. There we go. I knew it was hiding something behind those leaves. Oh, another one of these things. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, I can't use it. Not when I'm in slime mode. Great. So much for that. Now I can go pick that thing up. And there's my health nearly full again. No, 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 no. This way. Okay. Fire. come over there. Nothing I can do there. Oh wow, and I'm exactly at 1 HP. Go. Can I even reach this place in slime mode? Not if I use that pull down there, I don't think. I don't think I'll be able to reach this, but no harm in trying. Oh, I can. Maybe not. Well, they wouldn't put this here if there wasn't a way up. I see it. Uh-oh. That could have ended badly. Supposed to do the rest of this, though. There's a path for a slime that way, which means... Aha! Magical Amulet Plus Plus. The gem in this amulet is old, yet still you can still make out a glimmer within. Alright, let's check it out. Channel plus 0.75, mana regeneration per second, mind minus 25% mana consumption, and healing plus 25% healing effects. Which doesn't mean much to me since I barely ever use potions. It's gonna be really painful if I end up dying here and having to redo all this puzzling. I hope that there's gonna be a save point nearby. Oh yes, there is, because I can just take this one. I'm just gonna make a mad dash for it. Okay, there we go. Now, you are weak to wind. Uh-oh. I need to find a way to get up there somehow. I can't grab the ledge and jump off of that, so... Oh, did he warp to another pool? Yes, he did. I've been killing them so fast that I haven't given them a chance to show off all their skills. Uh-oh. The problem with those guys is that they attack immediately. I think we've seen everything here. Now, is there a convenient way up here? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I can't grab any of those ledges. Nothing that looks breakable. And I don't think I can make it all the way up here as a slime. And there was a corpse over here. Ah, there it is. Okay, I see it. There's a sand crystal up there, so once we make it up there, we'll be able to kick down that one ladder. Okay, let's do it. I bet there's something hidden behind the foreground over there. No! Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I see. Jump back up. Whew. Alright, that chest is mine. Potion pouch, more potion carrying capacity. I guess they want us to have 10 of each potion by the end. Is there anything else hiding behind here? Maybe a Byghoul? Doesn't look like it. That seems to be the best way to deal with those things. Oh, right. Because I didn't deal with blue guy. Anything hidden here? Doesn't look like it. Might as well clear all those things. There's probably more of them. Yep. Perfect, and that's another level up. We're getting closer to unlocking some new abilities. Let me see, actually. I've got 5 mastery relics. I know I'm not going to use this. This is just not compatible with my playstyle at all. This only increases our chances of afflicting enemies with status effects to 10%, so it's not that good. Yeah, I think we just wait. We're just one level away from level 40, so we wait to see what this and this turn out to be. Well, I think I can predict what this one and this one are going to be. They're just going to be upgraded versions of Elemental Defense and Elemental Touch. And the Elemental Defense, I suppose, might be more useful. I think I'll take this at the very least. Yeah, we'll take that, and then we'll see what happens on our next level up. We'll see what becomes available. Okay, so now I have to figure out what I need to do with that rock. I see a luminous pool, so we definitely have to do something with slimes. But what? Is there a path in here somewhere? Uh-oh. A path that only a slime can take. Do I see one around here? I don't think I do. Oh. Okay, so that was the only purpose of that, probably. Try looking again. Okay, I think that's all it's for. It's just... There we go. thing is so hard to dodge. Where did you run off to? Okay, there you are. Is this something I can open? It looks like it can be opened later, but not for now. Yeah, give me that health. Refund what you took from me. There's probably stuff I missed in this part of the map, but we need to find a dragon sword. Otherwise, I'm not long for this world. Oh god, no. That's gonna be a lot of progress lost, I imagine. Where was our last checkpoint? Not too far. Here, it seems. Do I see anything moving around in the foreground there? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's another corpse. Just money. Ooh. And this is probably how we're going to deal with the poison in that other area. And there's our dragon sword. Alright. That's what I've been waiting for. I had a feeling would happen upon one of these. see a climbing path. Where are they? There they are. Alright, off to whatever this is. Oh? A lacrima fragment. Feels like it hasn't been that long since we completed our last one. Okay, is there anything else up here that I can do before I crawl back down? There's gotta be some way to open that gate nearby. Did I live here? Yes, I did. Okay, I'll take the upper path. I think I want to save my current progress. Don't want to have to reclaim that chest again if I die. The downside is the monsters get reset, but I can deal with that. Alright, so I can climb here for whatever reason. Oh. Ah, interesting. We haven't had to do anything with electricity so far today. And you unlock the door, don't you? There's a radiant Vigul. Gotta hurry before the poison's back. I didn't think I'd be able to get this far in the poison area. I thought it was gonna be just, you know, a little bit of exploring and then we'd move on to revisiting some other place. Valley of Silence. Well, they've got the silence part down. Is there going to be some sort of boss encounter here? Ooh, very big swords. I guess some major battle happened here. Between very, very big people. And is that... a moon, but not the moon. Wait. This looks like a pedestal for a sword. And it won't let me go any further. Okay, so basically what I've done here is I've essentially skipped ahead to a place that we're going to be going later. It's probably going to be the sword that we gave to Euder. We're probably going to have to stick it in here at some point. Well, how would that work? Because that's a voluntary side quest. Well, the point is we're done here, which means we can fast travel to somewhere else. Actually, what's my map exploration percent here? 78%. I'm still bothered by that thing right there, because that looks like the same symbol that we had in the spider lair for webs that I could burn. Hold on, let me look at the spider lair map. All the places that had webs are gone, right? Once you burn the webs, they no longer appear on the map. Oh, and there's a chest I left on purpose. Probably need to go grab that at some point. I mean, we'll be revisiting the spider lair anyway to hunt down that one bounty. Missing 2 bangles and 8 chests and a dark fragment or whatever it's called in this area. There's gotta be more to this map that we just don't see yet. But where? But yeah, the point is, we don't see webs in the spider lair map anymore because we cleared them. So that leads me to believe that there's still something we can do here if this is indeed a spider web. Whatever it is, there's something here, and I haven't figured out how to interact with it yet. I guess I could fill that little gap in the map over there for whatever good it will do. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's better to just move to a different map, and the map that I want to go to next is actually going to be the Sunken Lab. Or no, not the Sunken Lab. The Hafin sewers. Because there was something that I noticed it, and then I forgot about it. I noticed it when I first passed it, but then I spoke. I said something, and as soon as I finished whatever it was I was saying at the time, I forgot. Wait, can I dash across the water? No, I can't. I think I got their rare drop last time. The Aatrox plate, was it? Or some variant of the Aatrox plate, anyway. At least you're not immune to wind. That works for me. Okay, there was something somewhere around here. I don't remember quite where. I think it was over here, yeah, by this luminous pool. And then do I climb up from there? And then in the water, yeah. These two need to be punished. What horrible enemy placement. I mean, well, horrible for us, but from a game design perspective, it is a good challenge. Yep, I still remember how to mess with their AI. Okay, so there was a grate over here somewhere. Yeah, over there. Yeah, I noticed this the first time, but I moved right. I started talking, and ow. My health is not good enough for this. Okay, let me switch to my regen potion. And I'm not a slime anymore, so... well, I guess that means I can climb. Oh, this part would have been easier if I remained a slime. Okay, just a tiny bit of damage. Not too terrible. Let's clear any other monsters before we slime up. Oh yeah. We already had that. Ooh, Radiant Vigor, and the path up to... Finally, I think this might be our way in. Or is it? Let's see. Is there a gap in here somewhere? No. I guess it's if you want to go back the other way. Yeah, that might be the only reason that pool's here, but... Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, I got my hopes up for nothing. I see something dark over there, like a dark strip that suggests maybe there's a hidden room or hidden, like, mini tunnel below. Right there, I have it right in the middle of the map. You can see a little bit of like transparent gray under there. That might be something. And then I still don't know what to do about that chest. And there's something we can't see that opens those doors. Let's warp to that other save. Yeah, this one. And I think our path is over here to the right, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right, or left, down, right, okay. I don't know why I said to the right. Left, and then down, and then to the right. Oh, wait, I have your weakness now. I can't talk today. I have your weakness now. Finally. Finally, we can beat those things in a satisfying way. Okay, what do we have down here? This looks like... maybe? Oh? There's something here. Maybe it's bombable. No. It's It's taking damage, that's for sure. Can I burn it? No. Well, that establishes that something is here. There's something here, but how to hit it? What if... Whoops. Wrong button. I keep cycling past it. There we go. Well, whatever it is, I can't seem to cheese my way through opening it. Is there something I can drop on it? Keep hitting the wrong button. What am I doing today? Well, at least now we know that something is here, even if we don't quite yet know how to deal with it. Probably related to this slime tunnel. It's close enough that I can see them being related. Okay, what else is there that we can do here? There might be, like, things we can interact with now that we have wind, so I'm gonna go ahead and climb back up to that save, which was, I believe, this way. And then let's warp over to there. This looks like the right path, but... Aha! There we go. Yeah, because I remembered, these things don't show up on the map for whatever reason. Another Aatrox plate, I'll take it. Okay, I see we can drop something on that switch. Well, that wasn't the funnest way to do that. Don't have time for you right now. I bet that sand construct lasts long enough to summon something up at that one chest. Yeah. I bet there's something over here that I just missed. Yep, I knew it. Had a feeling. Every time one of those things lasts for very long, I'm now suspicious that they build something really far off screen that I just can't see. Okay, 4 chests left, and 1 Byghoul. And we didn't solve the mystery of this little space over here. We still haven't figured out how to open those planks. I can attack them, but that's not really doing anything, and I tried bombing and that didn't do anything. Okay, Sunken Lab. There was a wind puzzle actually right here. close call. Oh, wait, slime. There we are. Oh, I have to be fast. It's only temporary. Okay, there we go. That's all there is here. No hidden path, no nothing. Okay, so that doesn't help with opening that gate down there. I thought it was connected to that in some way. So there's something I still haven't figured out then. I remember what happened last time. Still took damage anyway. Yeah, I guess there's just something I still haven't figured out with that pig bomb puzzle then. But I don't think the pig bombs last long enough for me to send them down from the top corners. Let me go play around with it one more time. I'll try not to spend too much time on it this time. First save. I wonder if I can sprint as a slime. Anyway. Yeah, just straight down this time. Oh, this is just for getting back up. Wait, what? Oh, I saw that guy. Yeah. Bounty target. Alright. Doesn't have an elemental weakness, it seems. Uh-oh. I was about to say, that was way too easy. I mean, I know I'm kind of overpowered, but not that overpowered. Ooh. Probably gonna go all the way to 4. Oh. I need to go in there with no damage taken. Well, we don't need to, but I want to. See, that's what I was worried about the last time. no. And just like that, my health is practically gone. Okay, and these things don't move. Oh, I was about to say, good luck finding your way up here, and sure enough, they can make it up there. Okay, be careful with regard to... How did I do it the first time then? One of them dead. Oh great, they split into 3. And 4. I think that's going to be the last of it. Because if they split even more than that, then I'm in trouble. Okay, there we go. That's the end of that fight. Okay, that's Project Point 5. Is there a way to hold this thing in place? Because if there's a way to do that, then... Wait. No. This needs to be pushed down. But I also have to release the pig bombs in a way that they come down this wall. And there's not enough time for... I don't even think they can make it. I don't think they even stick a landing with... Wait a minute. What happens if I release them here? Oh, that was it. Okay, I've got it. Okay, so I want... Because if I release it from here versus releasing it from here, first of all, over here if I release it, I think it just jumps the gap and starts dashing down like this. Diagonally down, so we don't want that. But even if it does just go right along the wall here, there's not enough time for me to drop down this basket. So yeah. Dropping it here gives it a delay, but I don't want to do it all the way over here on the edge. We want to do it like closer to this wall. There we go. Could have done it the first time I came across it if I had realized that. Well, now we know. Sometimes you have to look at a puzzle multiple times. Wait, what happened? What did it... It exploded on something, but what? What did you explode on? Finally. Dark crystal, mysterious crystal. It is said that it came directly from space. Alright. There's that puzzle finally checked off the list. We're now missing 5 chests and 2 Bygools somewhere. And they're probably hidden behind wind puzzles, which for whatever reason are not marked on the map. Oh. And I know how I can get that one. That one had, I remember it had a wind thing, a wind activator, lock, whatever you want to call it. So let's warp to the boss room save. Nearest path would be, well, I guess I could take that path, but it's kind of dangerous. What with all those urchins? I don't know how I avoided taking damage there, but I'll accept it. Travel to boss door. Oh my goodness. I bought the reduction in... what do you call it? The reduction in status effects thing. I bought that, right? Yeah, I did. Mental Shield 2. Wow. go. Alright, tell me it's another weapon. It's another weapon. You got Winter Rose. The petals from this rose release ice crystals by instantly solidifying the air around them, a deadly trap for flying enemies. Interesting. And I see it consumes a lot of ammo. Do I see anything obvious? It could be like an unexplored region of the map. Oh, there's something obvious. Do I see something obvious? It doesn't get more obvious than that. I don't think we can climb that, but let's try anyway, because I remember it being too steep to climb. Okay, fast travel. Down this way, right? Here. There's a switch over there. And a corpse. And this only gave us a way back up. Nothing else. I'm getting a checkpoint there. Grab? Oh, I didn't notice that before. Well, there's a Bygul. And it looks like we found our way up. I guess it's gotta be this way then. There. Okay, now those can move. Glad I took this route first. Really? Okay, fine. Well, that locks me in here. Ow. I already know some barrage are gonna come out of there. Hold on, let me switch to lightning. Yep, I knew it. There we go. Oh. One shot. Down there. Oh, I guess there's no point in going down there until I drop that thing. Okay. Saves me the trouble of backtracking. There we go. Alright, we can activate that now. Which does nothing for me here, but... Ow. There we go. And that pushes this thing all the way down, which lets us do something. Oh, lets us hit that switch. Not with a pig bomb, I don't think. There we go. No? I can't deactivate it. What did I do? I accidentally activated my weapon. Well, at least we got to see what that thing does. Let's switch back to daggers. Oh, I get it. I get it now. We don't want it to go all the way down, so we move that old block in its place. Let's see. Yeah, move this thing over here. That way it pulls up almost all the way up, but stops right there. Aha! Another weapon, I assume. Uh-huh. You got Hippicus Crystal. A shell with encrusted Hippicus crystals inside it. Throw it to release the electricity they contain. You know, you'd think these would just drop from the enemies themselves. Okay, let's see what you do. Okay, so it's our own mini pet Hippicus, I guess, and it was kind of underwhelming, actually. It just zapped for a few seconds and it was gone. Not even. Probably not even a full second. Maybe it behaves differently when it hits enemies and goes on longer? Whoops. That is not what I wanted to do. Cycle through weapons. Switch to daggers. Okay, and how is my map looking now? 93%. I'm missing 3 chests and 1 Bygul. Somewhere. Somewhere, somewhere, somewhere. And I bet I have all the abilities needed to find them too. Just a matter of going to the right place and looking. Well, since I'm not sure how to proceed here, let me move on to the pyramid. Because I'm pretty sure I remember seeing something encased in amber somewhere in this pyramid. Come to think of it, the pyramid is the last place we've been that actually gives and uses keys. Unless you want to count the mine from last time. Or was it the time before last? I think it was the time before last. I think it might have been this way. Just a straight shot to the left. No. It was somewhere in like the early area. Like a place that we could reach without the need for any of the like colored keys, I'm pretty sure. And it was in a corner kind of like this. Just a left-facing, or not left-facing, I guess it would be right-facing. It's, you go into it going to the left. I think it might be this, actually. This hidden room. Let's see, it's that save point up there. Could just be my imagination too, there's always that. No, wrong path. No special drop. Ah. Okay, and that's a no. I guess whatever was here got taken. Probably a Byghoul. Do I see any other place on the map that looks like that? I got all the Byghouls and I got the Dark Crystal. All that's left is 4 chests. I imagine one of them is going to be a chest containing a key, and that'll help us open that red chest over there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let me see if there's anything on this side of the map. No, I don't think so. I think it was the main pyramid map. Would have been nice if it was marked on the map. Does that connect? Okay, yeah, that's my quickest route to a save point. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll just have to review the footage from when we first started exploring the pyramid in order to find it. Because I'm sure I didn't just imagine it, right? There was, just like in the Forest of Fear, there was something here, preserved in amber, if I'm not mistaken. But for now, we're just gonna have to leave it alone. Is there anything here that I didn't explore yet? I think I 100%ed this part of the map. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's 100%ed. Tempest Plains West, we're missing one chest somewhere. And I have no idea where I would want to go to look for it. Spider Lair, we're missing a number of things. Plus we need to go there to fight that one guy anyway. So that could be our next destination. Regular Tempest Plains, nothing missing. Forest of Fear, we're missing one Byghoul and that one chest. Figuring out how to get to it is gonna be a problem. Well, I wonder if it has something to do with the sand crystals. Let's warp there and try that. Okay, so here's a sand crystal, which might open something here that I couldn't see before. No, it doesn't look like it. I'm very suspicious of this tree stump. There's nowhere for me to go turn into a slime here. How do we get in there? Am I missing something hidden in the trees, maybe. There was that chest in the trees, but that's it, right? There's nothing more. Yeah, there's no path over there. That thing only blows to the left, so nothing I can do with that. Is there to do here? Yeah, I'm clueless on this still. There has to be something that I'm just missing. And we don't have any more mobility upgrades to get because this thing's full. We've got the double jump, the wall slide, air dash, diving underwater, and dashing, or sprinting rather. So yeah, there's no more mobility upgrades, so there isn't going to be like a super jump or anything like that, as far as I can tell anyway. So we should have everything in terms of mobility and in terms of magic. It's just a matter of figuring out what to do with it all. Oh, and we have some new bestiary entries to read. You know what, I might as well do that, because it's about time for me to wrap things up. I want to fast travel to Hafin, claim my bounty reward.
Managed to defeat that Avalarian? I thought it might have flown off with its reward after feeling threatened.
But it wasn't an Avalarian that we fought. That was the previous bounty.
Luckily for our friend here, that bird was as keen to fight as he was, wasn't it?
That's... Oh my god. That was the wrong dialogue. That was the dialogue for this guy. But actually, wait, no. Wasn't it also a different dialogue? Because I think I remember something about chicken leg. No, wait, that was the Stygian Harpy that had them talking about chicken legs or whatever. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway, let's read the new entries in the bestiary. I need to hunt this thing down and get its rare drop. Oh, and I bet this spot is for our next bounty. Project Point 5. Probably the original Nautilian. Its powers make it difficult to believe it was created in a laboratory. It's resistant to everything that the normal Nautilian is vulnerable to. No, it has the sand resistance in common with the normal Nautilian. The Nautilian was known as Project Zero, so this thing was being Project Point 5 was the enhanced version, which I can see. We already read you. Bloodpter. That's... I guess it's a combination of the words raptor and blood, but that's kind of awkward to pronounce. Normally, members of these species are found in a much less concerning size, but in this case, the specimens in question are exceptionally large. This abnormal size turns their feeding mechanism into a serious threat, plunging their needle-like suckers into their prey to extract all the blood they can. Due to their large size and their association with the spread of disease, they are aware that their victims will think twice before facing them, giving them the confidence to fearlessly chase their chosen prey. On some occasions, their organs are used to remove cursed blood, once sterilized. And they have some sort of special drop. Grim. They don't drop anything special. Good, because I don't want to farm those things. The Grim are small amphibians that live in Hel Swamp in a tribal union. They are attempting to build a village to settle in, but due to their clumsiness, they are unable to build sturdy enough structures. Well, they didn't seem that clumsy to me. Their aim seems to be on point. Nevertheless, they continue to try, though it appears that they have recently established an alliance with the cold-hearted Sliz. Perhaps they will migrate soon. Grand Chew. This large amphibian is capable of casting a wide variety of curses. By way of threats and taking advantage of their lacking intelligence, he holds complete sway over the smaller Grim. If his subjects were to band together, they would be capable of standing up to him and freeing themselves from his tyranny. Yeah, that's kind of how tyranny works in the real world, too. Okay, and then I think this is all just bosses again. Yep. Okay. That's everything on the bestiary cleared, so next time, let's see, where do we want to try and go? Well, there's that part of the Hafin sewers that I can't seem to reach. Oh, wait, before I finish up, I think I can afford one more upgrade. Yep, one more armor upgrade. Let's take it. And now we need 17 Rocky Right for our next upgrade. We're 2 Ragnarite away from a weapon upgrade. So yeah, let's have a look at the map and figure out where we want to go next. I'm thinking floating module. Because we have some luminous pools over there to work with. There's one out there. There's a couple here. So we'll at least have something guaranteed that's new. So yeah, I'm thinking floating module next time, and what else? Now that we have wind, we can finally do this bubble puzzle, which will probably get us those 2 chests. So we're going to want to go there as well. We already explored everything we could in Hel Swamp. Oh, wait, does Scribbles have a map for us? Hold on. I need to go check. Because usually Scribbles is the one that gives us the map for those kinds of regions. Alright, purchase. Yep, there it is. Hel Swamp map. Glad I remembered to get that.
You know this continent as much as I do now. There's nothing else I can help you with.
Okay, that's confirmation that we got the last map. At least the last non-main dungeon map.
If you thought I was going to spend the rest of my days in the city, you were quite wrong. I'm thinking about traveling to other lands with my caravan. If you ever pass by, I'll have a good pile of maps for you, yes?
Well, it's good that they tell you, so now we don't have to check his shop ever again. I'm really low on ammo. Anyway, now that we have that map, let's take a look at what we're missing. 1 Bygul and 5 chests. Oh, okay, I can already see where one of our missing things might be. 2. Yeah, that bit off to the side, that doesn't look like it's just filler. There's gotta be something there, there's gotta be something in that corner. Oh, there's something in the corner down there. It looks like there's a hidden room. So that's already 3 places to check. This spiderweb looking thing. Need to figure out what to do with it, but also looking just to the right of it, there's another seemingly hidden room. So that's 4 things to look at, which might contain the 6 things we're missing. So yeah, we'll probably be revisiting the Hel Swamp as well. All that and maybe more. We'll have to wait until next time though, so until then, hope you enjoyed. I hope I don't keep you waiting too long for the next part. Maybe we'll do some more during the weekday because I am going to have some free time in the mornings, but maybe I'll find something else to do with that free time. We'll see. Because I did start outlining the Battle Network 3 review. Just a crude outline, nothing super special yet. But it's the beginnings of a script at least, so I'm trying to tackle a bunch of things at once, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'll see you whenever next time is. Hope you enjoyed. Take care until then. Goodbye.